think they're all eating now, though, right? It was Andreas, I'm sorry about what is happening to Brother Piero. I do not know him well, but I find it hard to believe he would have killed the Baron. Do you have any idea who might have done it? Did you see anything? Sadly, no. Most mornings I spend my time reading in the courtyard, but the rain made that impossible. And although the brothers are friendly, I do not know them well enough to speculate. I'm sorry. I know it might be far from your mind, but have you considered my offer to eat with you and the townspeople? The gospel says the man cannot live on bread alone, but from time to time a little bread is required. I need to continue looking into the Baron's murder, perhaps later. Of course, I understand. God give you help. Until later. Repair him, we're repairing one, so. You're not. Andreas. Because you're baiting by my command to leave Pierre and the rest of the monastic in peace? Maybe. Have you made any progress in finding the Baron's true murderer? I'm satisfied you have the Baron's killer well in hand. And, if I'm not mistaken, truth is for the Archdeacon to uncover. Not a journeyman artist who is not even a part of his community. There's more at stake here than you understand, Andreas. What is at stake here exactly? Aside from an innocent man's life, of course. There are a few extant double monasteries with working scriptoriums any longer. They're costly to operate and the church does not approve of them. Baron Roughhoggle was a friend of the Prince Bishop, and if the Prince Bishop were so inclined, he could order the abbey closed and our community disbanded. A community of which you are not a member, and so whose precarity you can't understand. I thought you were a clever man, Andreas. Your ignorance disappoints me. Do not wish to disappoint you, Father Gernot, but neither do I wish for an innocent man to die based on a circumstance only. Which is why I come to you with a request. Eh? I have reason to believe there is something hidden in Brother Gerhard's grave, and I would like to dig it up. What does that have to do with the death of Baron Roughhoggle? I suspect the weapon used to murder the Baron might be buried there. Baron Roughhoggle was stabbed. We know the murder weapon used to kill him. Brother Piero was found holding it. The Baron's stab wound was self-inflicted. He was killed by a blow to the head. How do you know this? I recall telling you to stay off Abbey grounds after the body was discovered. It's evident to anyone who gives Baron Roughhoggle's body more than a cursory examination. Are you suggesting I didn't give the murder of Baron Roughhoggle my due attention? You seem to think I don't care who killed the Baron or whether Piero is the one who did it. I do. But I'll have a role to play here, and I can't be seen to undermine the authority of the Archdeacon in stepping outside of it. Do you take me for a fool? I will not let you exhume Brother Gerhard's body on a hunch. What does it matter? He's nothing more than bones now. I'm sure he won't mind. Damn it, he was a brother of his abbey, and he should be left in peace. Just as I would like to be. Leave now, and do not pester me about this again. Who was it I was going to talk to? Good day, Andreas. Do you need something? Father Abbott said I should help you if you needed it, so here I am. There's a matter I need your help with, Brother Wolfbert. I bet there's something hidden in Gerhard's grave. Do you think you could dig it up for me? Did you ask Father Gerhard? I want to help, but I don't think I should unless he says it's alright. Volbert is kind. Yeah, don't want to get him in trouble, but God damn it. Okay, I'm gonna try this, otherwise we have to talk to Otto. I must be honest, Volbert, Abbott is present for Mimi from disturbing Gerhard's grave, but I'm gonna ask you to do it regardless. Yes, no, I could never. The Abbot would kick me out for causing trouble. I will have no place to go. I will become like these men in the forest, living all alone. No, I can't. Fine, we don't have to dig. I didn't mean to upset you. You're not mad at me? Not at all. Here, I'll leave you in peace. Be well, Brother Wolfbert. Oh, thank you, Andreas. I'm sorry for crying. Be well. Yeah, so it means we have to talk to Otto. Oh, God damn it. Is he at the church now then? I don't think so. But do we have a shovel we can get somewhere? Pilgrim Badge of St. Moritz. Andres makes these. There's nothing we can get here. So Otto is supposed to work on this. Okay, I think we might have to go to the village. Wait till the rest. Oh, come on now. Yes, we're being used to shop. Can I fix you something? I know I love you cooking, Marie, but perhaps another time. Keep me waiting, Andreas. Until later. I think there's anything to do here. He doesn't want to talk. Did you see Andreas? Let's see. Afternoon, Andreas. Heard that a barren friend of yours was killed up at the Abbey. Suppose he wasn't killed sooner. Okay. Mentor brother Piero has been blamed for the crime. One of the elder brothers, isn't he? I have met him while I was replacing the scriptorium roof. Seemed an alright sort for a monk. Sorry to hear it. Anyway, did you need something? Otherwise I got things to do. Do you think you could help me dig up a grave at the Abbey? Why? You think there's something in there that will prove the old brother's innocence, right? That's it, you're perceptive, Otto. Only listen when people talk. You should try it. Do you talk to the abbot about this, mischief? I want to get my grubby hands all over his stuff without his permission. Of course, the abbot knows all about it. You're not a very good liar, Andreas, but it's alright. I don't care what the abbot thinks. It will take a few hours, especially if I'm digging alone. You got time for that? You don't care that Abbott doesn't know? What do I give a shit if he gets mad? He's an asshole. Do you want to do this now or not? Okay. I'll take care of a few things first. Alright, don't be too long. I've got the actual work to do. So, let's see now. So what we have... So many things to do. Question is, what we're gonna do with all these information though. I mean, we could talk to Matilda. We still have the grave to dig up. Shall we... How much time do we have left? 1 day, 2 hours in Maine. Let's see if we can talk to Matilda real quick. God bless you, Master Matilda. I ask you some questions, Sister Matilda. You know, Mother Cecilia doesn't like us talking to me unless it's truly necessary. This concerns the murder of the Baron. Yes, it's tragic, but what does it have to do with me? No, but the attack about why you went to her hermitage. I see. Do you think I killed the Baron? I'm not sure, but don't you tell me how it happened. Baron Roughvogel had an appetite for young women. Neither his marital vows nor the vows of the women seemed to matter much to him. When I was on the way to town one day, he surprised me in the meadow and made his interest clear. I refused his advances. I thought that would be the end of it. This was not enough, because he did the same thing the next day. I refused him again. Why didn't you tell Mother Cecilia, Father Matthias? To do what? Be lectured on how to behave? Accusing a man of misbehavior, especially a nobleman, is not so simple a thing. On the third day, he attacked me on my way through the meadow. He dragged me into the forest where he could have had his way with me. I managed to barely scratch his neck. It saved my virtue, but it enraged him. He beat me until he was exhausted, and he left me there in the woods. A miracle you weren't killed. Yes, and I thank God for it. Mother Cecilia had me removed from Kirsel for my safety until I could recover. The wounds to my body have healed, but the attack has left a lasting injury in my mind. So, did you kill the Baron? No, I did not. If you do not believe me, do what you feel is necessary. It's hard to ignore your past with the Baron. I was angry, I was filled with hate, yes, but it's been years. Mother Cecilia and Father Thomas helped me move past the anger to find love in this community. Father Thomas? Yes, Father Thomas is our confessor. We can talk to Mother Cecilia about our problems, but only a priest can hear our confessions. Sister Matilda, did you receive a strange note recently? Yes, how did you know? Others have received notes as well. What did it say? Here, look for yourself. Remember what he did, the violence he suffered. The red bird flies. Matins, chapter. Roughvogel, the red bird. I found it in my bed in the nuns' dormitory. You can keep it if you would like. In your bed? Who could have put it there? The only people allowed beyond the garden are the sisters. I can't imagine any of them making this. Mother Cecilia and Sister Illuminata have beautiful handwriting, but both of them have been so kind to me. Thank you for your time, sister. God bless you, Master Mailer. Oh, boy. Okay. Let me talk to Cecilia about that. Yeah, God bless you, God bless you. Nope. Okay, nothing more. The shovel has blood on the blade. Not normal. I think Sister Matilda uses it in the garden. I should ask her about it. God bless you, Master Mahler. May I ask you some questions, Sister Matilda? No, yeah. I have to ask you about your shovel. The garden shovel? I wouldn't say it's mine. It belongs to the Abbey. I just use it more than the other sisters. There's blood on it. I recently used it to kill baby rabbits in the garden. The other sisters are too squeamish to do it. I didn't clean it because it was going right back in the dirt anyway. But why bring it up the shovel? Oh, I understand. No, I didn't use it to kill a baron. A man is not a rabbit. Thank you for your time, sister. God bless you, Master Mother. Okay, God bless you. Mother, Margaret. This is me, sister. Do you think Brother Pierre really murdered the Baron? No, of course not. Oh, then why did Father Abbot have him put in the cellar? Father Abbot is afraid of what will happen if we can't figure out who the killer really is. Do you think the devil could appear here at Kersia? No, I think people see the devil where they want to see him. I didn't see the devil, but I think I smelled his odor. The night before the Baron was killed, I woke before maintenance and I smelled something in our dormitory. It was strange, moss and sulfur mixed with frankincense and roses. It moved through the room. I wanted to scream, but I was too frightened, and then it was gone. I'm ashamed that I didn't cry out, but I didn't know what to do. Did any of the other sisters smell it? I don't know, but I think they were all asleep. Thank you, Sister Margaret. God bless you, Mr. Marlon. Let's see, we can go there. Anything we can check on here extra? No. I'm wondering if we can dig. If we have the... Look, the patron artist is also the patron of healers. Let's see if we talk to Florian if he has something new to say. No. So, can it be anybody else we need to talk to? Or... I'm just gonna check. I'm gonna go to the garden and check something. Oh, I have to have it all the way over here. Because we have like plants around here. They're still all eating, so. Yeah, I might regret doing this, but let's see. Cats. Hello, Master Nala. I'm sorry to cause you trouble, but have you seen Martin recently? He wasn't feeling well, so I let him sleep until prime. But when I came to check on him, he was gone. I saw him Thursday morning. Ran through the meadow while I was on my way to the Abbey at prime. But he said he was sick. What was he doing in the meadow? He hardly ever goes out there. It always makes him sneeze. He seemed to be running from the Abbey. Why do you ask? He has a history of making poor decisions, like stealing. Baron Rothhogel's manservant believes Martin may have stolen some of the Lord's rings. Oh, Lord have mercy. That must be where he's gone to sell them. Oh, Martin, how could you? Do you know where he likely had to gone? The last time he ran off, he was to Innsbruck. I don't know. He could be anywhere. What if he's attacked on the road? He will be alright, Cat. Pray to God that you're right. I'm sorry, this is not your trouble. Thank you for speaking to me. Is it something else? I don't want to impose, but if it wouldn't be too much trouble, please let me know if you see Martin. I'm so worried for him. Of course, Cat. Thank you, Master Mailer. Be well. Oh, I meant to ask, would you care to join us for a meal? Perhaps another time, Cat. Of course. Take care, Andreas. Let's see here. You want something? Okay, so I can't help her do chores. Like, nope. Okay, let's see if we can get older to go and dig that grave then. I don't know why it's like I have to eat to do something. Ready to go dig up the grave? It says still that I have to do stuff. I don't get this. That's what Werner has to say. Hello, you're the artist from Nuremberg. Andreas Mahler, German artist, at your service. Ah, that was it, Mahler. Someone mentioned you dabbled at university for a year or two. Funny. You're staying with the Gartners, yes? Yeah, we just have a guest house, you know? The Gartners are good and gracious people. Farmers. Passing is full of miserable people like them. They seem to be hard-working, honest people to me. They might smile to your face, but they won't hesitate to speak ill of you behind your back. They expect me to perform miracles, but I'm no saint, not a saint. The rest of the townsfolk, well, there can't be more than a handful of them who know how to spell their own names. Father Garnet is too soft with them, but I suppose he has to keep them placid or risk riots in his land. Fortunately, I do not intend to stay in Telsing long. Where are you planning to go instead? Innsbruck might be worth my time. I recommend you don't linger here either. Or you will soon find yourself trapped in a marriage to a mouse-faced ghost with dirt under her nails. Alas, there is already a woman waiting for me in Nuremberg. And what are you darkening my doorstep for? You should be sprinting out of these mountains. In any case, I must ask you to go. I have plenty of work to do. Good day. Good later, Dr. Stolz. Until then. God bless you, Andres. Do you have dinner plans? Just would like to have at our table. It's been a time, Maurice. Appreciate your offer. See you later. Until then. Hi. I guess we have to go and because they're all inside. He ain't going anywhere right now. Because he's inside with his maybe we should have dinner with them then. Or lunch. Good day, Andreas. Do you need something? I eat with you and Lucky. I realize I never shared a meal together. It will be my pleasure. Are you hungry now? Ravenous, thank you, Agnes. Let's eat them. Bless us, O Lord, and these your gifts which we are about to receive from your bounty. We pray you keep safe the souls of the two innocents who rest at your side. They are dearly missed. Through Christ our Lord, amen. 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 Looking tired, Agnes. Did else keep you up late? I don't mind it. She needs the support, and I'm happy to give it. Someone has to look after the women of this town, and Bernard Harley cares to. It's Elsa the Miller's wife. Married to Leonard Miller, yes. I'm surprised you haven't met her yet. Did something happen to her? She lost a child a few weeks back. She was overjoyed when she finally quickened, but her bleeding returned soon after. It has been difficult for her, but she has been through it before. She will make it through again. Trout? She is strong in her love of Christ and in love of her husband. She does date on him, though Loonheart hardly deserves it. Why is that? The miller is not a kind man, not to the peasants or not to his wife. Baron Broom is not Christian behavior, Agnes. It's hardly a secret. The man has power in this town, and he makes certain we all know it. Take it as a caution, Andreas. Don't get on the Miller's bad side. His unkindness is doubtless what's caused her bleeding. Elsa's imagination must be protected against troubling experiences. A mother's spiritual well-being is just as important as physical health. I have tried to tell Leonard the same, but I am just a village midwife. I'm afraid my opinions is not worth much to a man like him. Don't trouble yourself, Andreas. He has her and Paul for comfort. He is a sweet boy and adores his mother. If he is all the Lord grants her, she will still be blessed. The best thing we can do for Elsa is care for her as neighbors, like Christ tells us to. She isn't the only one in Tassing who struggles in her marriage. Even my Brigitta has her troubles. Martin Bauer's wife? I didn't realize she was your daughter. Our only living child, yes. God rest their souls. We should never have agreed to their marriage. She deserves better than Martin Bauer. She loves him, Lucky, and she had to marry sometime. What could we do? Find a man who isn't such a useless shit. At least we got Wolf out of it. Which will make sure he grows up solid. He will become a great stonemason. Just like his grandpa. Swabian ravioli. No, why don't you tell Andreas about your work at the Abbey? You said you found something strange in the building. Strange how? Ah, that. I was repairing a cracked wall down in the crypt. The Abbey used to be a Roman fort, right? So it's no spring hand. I bumped into a relief of the Virgin and the door slid open. It was the damnedest thing. Ah, I discovered the same thing, a fascinating architectural detail to be sure. That odd Abbey is full of secrets, make no mistake. Anyway, stuck my head up through the trapdoor and none of the nuns screamed. You didn't tell me that part. I felt bad for scaring them. You must have frightened Sister Illuminata half to death. Ah, I probably should have knocked first. You never know what you find behind a closed door. Speaking of work, I should get back to it. Still lots to fix after that storm. It was lovely having you, Andreas. Take care, Agnes, Lucky. Thank you for your hospitality. Be around the Abbey, I expect. Time to get back to work. Walk. Work. So, okay, hold on. Time to go and dig. Go around. No. Ready, let's go. Oh, town carpenter, what's that like? Exhausting, not unlike this here. Satisfying too, to make things with my hands, to feel the sun on my neck and sap under my fingers. And I haven't fallen off a roof yet, so all in all, I can't complain. Did you want to be a carpenter? It hadn't ever crossed my mind that I'd do anything else. I was always going to do what my father did. How else would I have learned? But I like being a carpenter. It's necessary work, keeps me talking to everyone in town and aware of what's troubling them. Many people in Tassing are struggling, Andreas. The peasants especially. I heard this much from Clara Getnerin. They used to be able to pay a portion of the taxes in crowds, but the abbot put an end to that. Now if they get bad price from Miller, they don't have enough to pay the abbey. It's exactly the kind of thing I'm talking about. The abbot might own the land, but he doesn't work it. He just reaps the benefits of others' efforts. But it's not just him. The law, imperial law, that's what gives him the power. So maybe the laws have to change. I had no idea it was so bad. My family are all artists. You're from Nuremberg, right? Well away from the peasants' problems. I would be surprised if you did know. Good thing you came to Tassing. You can get a real education in how the world works. Anyway, I should get back to digging. It's going to take a while. This is all on my own. Got a ways to go yet, but don't need to take a look around. Oh, Father Matthias is here. The wooden headstone too. Things must be worse for the abbey than I thought. Shouldn't abbots be buried with more marble? The rest of the abbots are in the crypt or under the church. I took a look at them while inspecting the foundation with Endres. Kirsa's built on top of an old Roman fort, not cheap to maintain by any means. Still, I'm surprised the abbot doesn't have enough money to pay for a new tomb. I heard the abbot and the prior arguing back when I repaired the scriptorium roof. Whatever problems Kirsa was having have been going on a while. That's nothing new. Brother Jacob from Cologne. Did you ever meet him, Cologne? We spoke a couple times. He was a funny man, just about the only one of these monks with a sense of humor. Some of them aren't so bad. Pierre especially knows how to laugh. If you say so. Jacob had a gift for manipulating his features and his voice to imitate the other monks. A man like that is wasted at an abbey. Mother Brunhilde, Abitassa? I doubt anyone's in that one. Given the age, I would guess she'd long been moved to the abbey crypt by now. You worried Father Gernot might try to punish us for this? God willing, we will be done before he finds out about it. So you want me to speed it up? Sure. What do you care about my back? Christ. Short-hanger monkey coming this way. Ah, hell. I better hide. Master Zimmerman, the abbot didn't tell me you would be doing work in the graveyard today. You know how it is with the abbot and his whims. The abbot did tell you to do this, correct? He respects your skill and work ethic. I would hate to have undermined that trust by revealing your perfidy. I'm sure it would be a real trial for you. Listen, brother, I don't go around digging up dead monks for the fun of it. It's a lot of work. Not that you would know anything about that. We labor for the Lord. Not quite the same as me breaking my back for the abbey's benefit, is it? I don't have time for this. I have my rounds to attend to. Ah, and be sure to tidy up after you're done, Master Zimmerman. Sister Maria, the librarian, probably before your time. I was a boy when she passed. My father spoke well of her, though. Said she reminded him of his own grandmother, a sweet woman who loved the Lord. I expect the abbot will have her dug up soon. Ah, for the crypt? A ghoulish tradition, I have always thought. What's dead should remain buried. But then, they don't have much space here, and many of the monks aren't long for death themselves, so... Well, I reached the body, but... What? Is something wrong with it? Looks fine enough, decay notwithstanding, but someone stuffed a sack up under his ribs. Good God, let me see. Ah, arcane tools, they could serve no other purpose. Tools, what do you mean? What would you use these for? Magic. Two are plated with precious metals and engraved, a silver chased rod and a golden plate. The rod has symbols of the zodiac on it. The plate has some script I don't recognize. And a knife, seems ordinary enough, but together with the other two, buried here. Why would someone bury them here, together? Because they are forbidden. Wait, there's blood in some of the symbols on this rod. Tried to be certain, but not that old. Friends tried cleaning this, but wasn't able to remove all the blood. Could this be what was used to kill Lawrence? We buried this here anyway. Can't say, but it may be connected to Baron's murder. What? None of this makes any sense. What's going on here, Andreas? That's what I need to figure out, Odo. Thank you for your help. I should find something to eat with. And there was nothing more to eat. Andreas, may I help you with something? So, Otto Zimmerman and I were digging up Brother Gerhard's grave. Oh? And we found some interesting items. A knife, a plate, a rod, all engraved with zodiac symbols. Curious. These are magical tools, ritual tools. Are they? Oh my. What are they used for? What should I know? One of the brothers must be playing an especially ill-advised joke. Luckily, Brother Guy, he has no respect for anyone, deceased or otherwise. Does it have anything to do with the disc you hid at your desk? The one you refused to talk to me about? This is preposterous. I will speak to the abbot about this harassment once. What a wonderful idea. Let's go together. Yes, wait. Let's not be hasty. You are correct. The knife, plate, and rod are mine. I hid them for fear of the Baron. He was pressuring me to perform a ritual, as you know. I believed foolishly. I see now that if the object could not be found, I could persuade him to give up his obsession with using them. He put you in a very difficult position. It did, but no harm came out of it in the end. And now, well, I see. And how do you explain the blood on the rod? What? On the silver rod, it's obvious you tried to clean it off, but it stained the engravings. It's my blood, that's all. The result of the benign ritual invoking the aid of angels. I see what you're implying, Master Mailer, and I cannot truly believe I killed the Baron. Can you? You have a compelling motive. He was threatening to report you to the Inquisition. I would never, never. I am a man of God. This is a matter of for the archdeacon to decide, as the abbot has tried to impress upon you. Please go, Andreas. I cannot talk about this any longer. I'll be in peace. Be well, Prior Ference. Be well, Master Mail. So, maybe it isn't him after all, then. Even though it looks very much like he is guilty. Let's see if we can talk to the guy. Should be eating. Guy, where are you? Good, Andreas. No, okay, guess not. Well, let's not talk to you either then. I'm thinking about the. There's nobody in the kitchen. There'll be something more in the crypt. Foundation ever were built when the Romans occupied this Jan, not long after the death of Christ. Okay, so they closed that one now. Because I guess it's because we got what we needed from there. Probably something later. Monstrance, chalice, patent, kiborium, and purificator. Almost everything you need for mass other than something. For where the funds of the abbey are stored, the sacristy is also the treasury. Armories hold all of the vestments Father Garnet and Brother Matthias used during mass. So there's like nothing more we can do here now. Gonna go quickly into the forest. They found her somewhere close to this place. Nothing we can do with it. This is a salt mine, so I mean, he had a flower, but he smelled like it was such a weird one, though. But the thing was what the smithy or the stonemason guy said with the two. At the prayer, he said it when we ate. So we should go up to the mill and see if they are talking to us, by the way. Just check on these real quick. So, nobody else here. Nobody out there. We have Elsa. Good evening. Forgive me, I have forgotten your name. Andrea's mother, master artist. Oh, a master at such a young age. It's impressive. But I admit I'm not quite a master yet, still finishing my masterpiece. What is that like? Hard work, but it pays off in the end. Ah, to live a dream. You can. You have the right, just like anyone. Do what? I have my family to care for. Leonhard, Paul, my sweet angel. The mill. Ah, I apologize we didn't get properly introduced. You must be Elsa Millerin. Yes, that's me. I've heard Clara and Eva had an artist boarding with them. That must be very exciting. They have treated me very well. Perhaps Eva more than Clara, huh? Oh, I only meant living on a farm among the townspeople. Isn't it very lively? Well, when Peter starts raving about the miller's toll. Oh dear. Ursula brings some joy to the household, though. Such a lovely little girl. I pray Lord may someday bless us with a daughter. Elsa? Have you finished with your gabble? There's work that needs to be doing. Oh no. I'm sorry, I have to get to my labors. Of course, I apologize if I bother you. Until later, Mistress Miller. Until then. Hello again. Hey, Paul, it's good to see you at home. Where's your home? You're not from Kassing? I would remember. I live in Nuremberg, but I'm staying with the Gertners for a while. Oh, but you're not a farmer. Why are you living with the farmers? You're letting me board with them while I work in the Abbey Scriptorium. You're a monk? I'm an artist. Oh, like you do drawings. Drawings, paintings, calligraphy. If it goes in a book, I can put it there. Oh, is that how you get, how do you get money? What? The Abbey pays me, of course. Art is a job, just like being a miller is a job, but it's also a calling. People need beauty as much as they need bread. I didn't. My dad says drawing stupid is not worth anything. Dad's wrong. Nobody can hear. Very sorry. You like to draw, Paul? Yes. More than anything, but I have to do it where Dad can't see. He gets mad. I'm sorry to hear that. It means a lot to you. Maybe he doesn't need to know. Can I tell you a secret? Nothing on this earth would please me more, young Master Miller. Sometimes I draw on the ruins, the meadow, the Dad can't see. What do you draw? Cats, Mom, I don't know, stuff. I probably shouldn't be talking to you. Dad don't like it. You're probably right. I'll go. See you later, Paul. And hey, keep drawing, alright? I will. Bye. Evening. You're the gardener's boarder, aren't you? How could you tell? You got paint beneath your fingernails and an artist's physique. Quite unlike the gardeners. They are farmers. You expect them to act like kings? The dignity couldn't hurt them. They bleed like shit. What the heck? They bleed like shit then when times get hard. Only Eva's got a backbone. How is she, by the way? She's fine. Why? I'm only curious. He used to bring the barley to me, but Peter insists on delivering it now. A shame. He had shown some curiosity about the mill. I had hoped to foster that. It is a handsome mill. It's the only windmill in Bavaria. Did you know? Constructed in exacting detail from Dutch specifications. Gem of the Alps. No one of the intelligent dolls here and curious dolls here can appreciate it. Except you. I suspect they have more urgent matters on their minds. Yes. Yes, I'm sure it's the peasant who is the problem. I should be going. Until later. Until then, Mauler. Okay, so it's his drawings here now. This must be Paul's drawings. Wish we could dig in that one or something. Okay, let me done here. Let me talk to these people. We should go down here. Maybe we can have. Oh, what's this? Birgitta. I will wish you a good day, Andreas, but I fear that would be a lie. Baron Rufflin was murdered at the Abbey. Have you heard? Heaven above, by who? Surely not one of the brothers. The elderly brother was found with a knife, but I don't believe it was him. Who else could it be, if not the man who held the blade? Oh, Lord. Martin, you couldn't have... I saw him fleeing the Abbey first in the morning, right after the Baron Ruffvogel was murdered. No, don't say such a thing. You would never hurt someone, I can't imagine it. But he has stolen from people. 2 rings and some gulden, for example, taken from the Baron's room before his murder. Oh my god, he couldn't possibly have been so stupid. Did you see him take the rings? How do you know this? The Baron's manservant told me. And he saw Martin take the rings, the gulden. Would he swear before the Lord he saw him? He saw Martin lurking around the Abbey guest house the day before. It's a reasonable conclusion to draw. And he doesn't know for certain, and neither do you. I'm beginning to wonder if you are determined to think badly of Martin. You want him to be your scapegoat. Believe what you will. I see that I can't change your mind. I can do nothing but trust in God and my husband. Good day to you, Andreas. Very well, until later, Brigitte. Hello, Master Mahler. Yes, he's fine, really. Keeping dry, cat? What? Oh, the rain? We see so many storms in the spring. They are inconvenient, but I like them, even though I should not. Sorry, there I go speaking out of turn. What? Was there something you needed of me? I just wanted to know how you were doing. Oh, I'm fine. I was just about to check down the sheep. And how are the sheep? You ask a lot of questions, Master Mailer. There, Andreas. I'm a curious man. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean anything by it. They are near to lambing, the sheep. So we shear them, clean the wool, now it must be spun. That's a lot of work. It is, but I don't mind it. I get to see my sister-in-law, Eddie and her daughter, and the Gertner girls. I like to be out of the house. Goodness, that must be half the women in Tassing. Near too, there's a lot of wool. It would take too long for one woman to do alone. And it's also a lively conversation. You all must know everything that happens in town. Not me, I keep to myself, but Hedy and Eva, people like that talk to them. Do you want to observe? I'm always eager to learn a new craft. Tell Hedy that she'll be glad to put you to work. Good, we will be at Johan Bauer's home. Come by in the morning or afternoon and speak to Johan. He will be here to observe. Sometimes Otto comes too. I shall return to my task. It was nice speaking with you, Andreas. Cat, are you right? You don't seem well. I'm fine, as I said. I'm always fine. But thank you for asking. No one asks anymore. Be well, Andreas. You too, Cat. Take care. Oh, I meant to ask, would you care to join us for a meal? Come here, please lead the way. It's nothing. Brigitte and I will be glad of the company. Bless us, oh Lord, and these your gifts which you are about to receive from your bounty. For Christ our Lord, amen. Amen, amen, amen. Ash! Amen. Respectful man, Andreas. Your parents discipline you? I had two older brothers to do it for them. Must be nice for your parents having so many able sons. Wish I had their fortune. But we just have to make do with what the Lord gives us. Isn't that right, Cat? Hello? We're blessed to have a son. It would have been a greater blessing to have more. That is my failing. Rest assured, it's not. Oh. Rest assured, it's not. The man plants the seed, the woman merely grows it. Did I ask you? You asked me. The trick to well-behaved children is a firm hand. Fish stew. Oh, fish stew. Feed the rod and spoil the child. That's what the Bible says. Oh, one of those, huh? Saying nothing. Ah. Maybe if Wolf cried less, Martin wouldn't have felt the need to run off. I'm sorry, I tried to keep him quiet. Ah. This goddamn racket is giving me a headache. Sniff, sniff. Here you go, sweet boy. Finally. It's too goddamn cold in here, Cat. Cat, you will get some firewood after the meal. Yes, of course. Only. What, you got an excuse now? A little tummy ache? Need to lie down? I worry Ottilia will come back. The widow Kemperin, has she been bothering you? Funny collecting firewood on our land. I asked her to leave because I paid goddamn taxes on that firewood. And she shouted at me quite forcefully. She's gone through a difficult time. Soon she will have to forfeit her home. Well, that's not my fucking problem, is it? If she wants to keep her house, she should have had a few more sons. Say nothing. Cat did. Why couldn't that old bat? You tell him, Cat. Sorry. Come on, little bear. It's all right. You're a good boy, aren't you? I sniff. You're marvelous soothing him, Brigida. I have many opportunities to practice, I'm afraid. I wasn't done speaking. Of course, I'm sorry. Now, you tell him, Cat. Tell him how you chose to have a son and did. I prayed daily for a son, and then I had Martin. That's right, yes, I told you. You and Hetty both. My brother's wife can make the Lord hear her. That old witch could have done the same. I hope Martin's alright. He usually comes back by now. Shiftless god for nothing malingerer. He better come back so I can beat the pants off him. Johan would never let his boy get away with this shit. My brother knows how to raise an obedient son. Speaking of malingering, we all got work to do. Enough sitting around. Thank you for welcoming me at your table. It was illuminating. Good of you to come. Well, I guess, I don't know if you're gonna look around real quick and see if somebody is running around. Guess that's all we can do right now. See if somebody doing something mischievous. Oh well, let's go and get some sleep. Then we wake up the next day and then we have to decide who we're gonna help, the old lady or follow the stonemason. Whatslav? Andreas, Christ, there you are. Whatslav? What's the matter? It's the archdeacon. He's come early with an entire retinue in town. He's questioning everyone who would know the Baron and Brother Piero. I have already told him the little I know. He expects to speak with you tomorrow at noon. A noonus? He requested you specifically. Who is with him? Several men-at-arms, a gaggle of functionaries, and an executioner. I hope your prying has borne fruit, or Piero's neck will meet his sword. Done my best with the time I had. If only I had a couple of more days. Whatever happens, Piero knows you've been working hard on his behalf, and he's grateful for it. Only, Andreas, what is it? It's just, you know as well as I do, the Baron was not a good man. I'm not saying he deserved what he got, just you think hard about what you tell the archdeacon and who you tell him about. You understand? You worried I will tell the Archdeacon what I heard of Sister Matilda? What I'm saying is, if in your searching you heard anything about her, I would ask you to keep it to yourself. I'll do what I can to protect Sister Matilda from censor. That's all I would ask of you. Should return to Kirsa. The abbot will be having a fit right about now. Be well, Andreas. I will pray for Piero's deliverance tonight. You should as well. He's already here. Damn it. Well, let's get some sleep then. There's nothing else I can do. The heck? Andreas, when are you coming home? Dad, I'll be home soon. Racing to finish his commission for the Abbey. Good, good. But finish that masterpiece too. It's time for you to get on with your career. Yes, of course. You're not going to quit this like you quit the university, are you? No, of course not. Good. If it weren't for the work I did for the rector, you never would have had the opportunity. Most people never get a second chance after they throw something away like that. I know, Dad. We'll see you when you get back. Sure, alright. Bean? Oh, it's you. I only have a picture of you, the one my brother Daniel made. Really don't have any idea what you're like. So, what are you like? Please don't imagine me telling you in your own mind. Why? You'll imagine I'm wonderful or imagine I'm horrible. By the way, it's not fair to me, is it? The real you? But none of us. There. I'll see you soon, Andreas. Real, I mean. I suppose that's true. Until then. Welcome back, Andreas. It's been too long since you graced this court with your presence. Apologies, Your Majesty. My mind has been preoccupied by a tragedy at Kirsay Abbey. What manner of tragedy? The murder of a nobleman, a close friend of the Prince Bishop of Freising. My friend Brother Piero is the abbot's only suspect. I know that he could not have done it. How do you know? Examine your assumptions, my son. In addition to having no motive and violence not being part of his character, he is not physically capable of the act. He has limited strength and has a palsy in his hand that makes holding a paintbrush difficult. It's inconceivable that he would have the strength and assault to kill the Baron with a blow to the head. A whole lot of inconceivable shit happens in this hell of an earth, Andreas. I do not deny that it's possible. I believe it extremely improbable. So what do you intend to do about it? When I'm brought before the Archdeacon, I will tell him what I know about other people who had motives to kill the Baron. I have to believe he will see there are much more likely suspects than Piero. Why have you taken this task upon yourself? I have to say, Brother Piero's life, he has no one else to help him. With love for and devotion to him speak well of your character. A man who is humble before his elders honors also his gods. Of course you will say that, old man. He is right, though. If Andreas doesn't help him, no one will. Exactly. I understand why the brothers and sisters cannot act against the abbot, but I must do something. Why does that shit for brains abbot care about the death of a useless fart like Lawrence Roughwagon anyway? Powerful people gives up when other powerful people are murdered. This could threaten the existence of the Abbey. Oh no, the Abbey. Who give a damn about those hypocritical assholes? In any case, Andreas' ability to prevent Piero's death depends on the judgment of the Archdeacon. Why so foolish, corrupt, or just, the Archdeacon will be the first and possible final arbiter of Piero's guilt. Andreas must win the Archdeacon to his side using the tools favored by men such as him. Reason? Ha! When's the last time you met a man who was truly ruled by reason? Wisdom? Wisdom can be shared, but the audience may not comprehend it. Authority? Despite your talent, you're merely an artist. He has been invested with power by the Prince Bishop of Rising. You have no authority with him. Honesty? You must be honest in all things, Andreas, but many are not willing to accept the truth. And the cost of honesty can be high. If reason, wisdom, authority, and honesty cannot triumph, what am I left with? Hope. Lies. Truth. Above all, faith in Providence. Well, what do you plan to tell the Archdeacon, Andreas? There were other people in Curso and Tassing who had motives to kill the Baron. Sister Matilda was badly beaten by the Baron for resisting his advances. She almost died. How was the Baron not punished for it? It seems the Baron was beyond the reach of justice, at least at the time. Mother Cecilia sent Sister Matilda away to a hermitage to recover, away from the rest of the nuns. How did you come to this understanding? Mother Cecilia told me that the Baron had harmed a nun during his last visit, but would not tell me more. I crept into the abbot's library after dark and investigated the nuns' admittance records to learn the sister's name. Once I knew the name, I confronted Mother Cecilia again and she told me what happened. You risked a great deal by trespassing in the library. Right, Andreas might have seen the monks and nuns fucking. Scandalous behavior. Lawrence could not get his way with a nun and he almost killed her for it. I wish I could say it's surprising. Sister Matilda's motive is a powerful one, but by what means might she have killed the Baron? She may have hit him with a shovel. I found a bloody shovel in the convent garden. She claims she used it to kill baby rabbits. Possible weapon, to be sure. A shame we cannot confirm whether the blood on the tool belongs to Lawrence. Are there any others you suspect? Friar Ferenc feared the Baron would report his occult interest to inquisitors. How so? Friar Ferenc and the Baron shared a fascination with the occult texts. The Baron was pressuring the prior into performing a ritual for him while he was visiting Cursa. When Ferenc refused, the Baron threatened to turn me into the Inquisition. How did you come by this knowledge? I found written evidence, a letter from Ferenc to the Baron in which he discusses all of these matters. This dangerous thing, a monk dabbling in the occult, his very soul could be in danger. Forget the soul, it could have been defrocked, excommunicated, even killed, all for a little curiosity. Better to stay stupid and ignorant, that's the way I say. We are well aware. Is curiosity such an awful thing? No, but it was knowledge of nature of good and evil that caused the fall of man. The seeds of some corrupting fruit may lie sleeping between the pages of many dangerous books. I also found a cipher that the prior had left on his desk in the scriptorium. When I deciphered it, the message pointed me to a freshly disturbed grave in the cemetery. I convinced Arthur Cinnamon to dig up the grave in question. What did you find inside? Occult tools that Ferns had hidden. Why hide them? And why leave the note? I suspect he hid them in case the Baron made good on his threat to summon inquisitors to Kirsia. As for the note, I'm not certain. Prior Ferns feared loss of his status, his life, and even God's grace. Men are killed for less. How might the prior have accomplished the deed? He may have killed the Baron with a silver rod. The prior uses it in performing his rituals, and there are traces of blood on it. If that was the weapon, he has a certain dramatic propriety, at least. It will be challenged to condemn a prior for murder, but if that is where the evidence leads, the Archdeacon should see the wisdom in it. Are there any others you suspect? I found no other suspects. You have brought a worthy mystery before this court, Andreas. I pray to God you have granted the insight you need to face the coming challenge. Thank you, Your Majesty. I'm prepared to meet today. Before you go, Andreas, there is one more thing to consider. You'll be summoned to the Archdeacon to tell him what you know. But you need not to tell him everything. I think I understand. There's a place for a noble lie. This is not one of them. Why? The Baron is dead. All of the people that motive to kill him suffered either directly or indirectly from his wickedness. Simply mentioning a name to the Archdeacon may endanger them, whether they had anything to do with the murder or not. Right, no point throwing everyone waist deep into the shit, hehe. I protest any attempt of deception, but you must ultimately follow your own conscience, Andreas. Little time remains before you must stand before the Archdeacon. Use it wisely. I will do my best. Until we meet again, Andreas, God be with you. And also with you, Your Majesty. So, hey Ursula, Andrew. Okay. Hey ladies. It'll be fun to have you spinning with us, Andreas. Andreas, we're just wondering when you would turn up. Gago said you would be come to watch them spin. Between you and me. Eddie's not about to let you go once she gets you in her claws. I hope you got a few hours to hunker down and get comfortable. Don't have time yet, maybe another day. You're nearly through with the spinning, so don't tarry long if you mean to see them work. They warned us there at noon. But what we should check out is he's lucky. Give me a B, Andreas. He was not being forward of me, and he seems eager to get away. If I wait here, maybe he'll leave and I can observe his actions. But should I do it now? It'll probably take a while. Okay. You're gonna go fishing? Or... Oh, there is something the matter with Zimmerman's basin? That's exquisite construction and a platonic ideal of rainwater basins. Andreas made it. He's such a good man. Doesn't gossip with anyone, even me. Oh, he's welcome to start any time. So the garden's feeding you enough? You're looking a little thin. Oh, take some of this bread. It should perk you right up. Nothing like bread to fortify the spirit. I'm delivering it to Father Thomas. You know the father loves his bread. It's quite a bread enthusiast. My favorite customer. You should come by the bakery more often, Andreas. Anna would love to see you. It's so cute when she tries to steal your hat. Pardon me, Greta. I just remember I left the gardener's door open. Until later. Oh, of course, until later. What do you all want to talk to me for? Master Mahler, here you are finally at church, and it's not even Sunday. What can I say, Father Thomas? I missed you. Think you all of this, your eternal salvation, is a joke? Listen, Father Thomas, how's my favorite customer? Ah, Brett, you know I can't live without my rye. You're too kind. Please enjoy it with my well wishes. I should be off. Be well, you two. Told you to leave me in peace. What are you doing here? Okay, long time no see. How are you? Still angry? Have you suffered a head injury in the 10 minutes since we last spoke? Are you following me, Andreas? Say nothing. God damn it, Andreas, don't play dumb with me. Lucky, leave the man be. He and I were yet talking about the church. All is well. Now tell me, how's my wall? Damage is not difficult to repair. I can do it next week, and I can put the fallen stones back up now. That would be marvelous. I'm sure the lady would appreciate it too. But please, don't risk yourself. Get some younger men to help you. Need a hand, Lucky? Good afternoon, Father Thomas, Andreas. Lucky, see you soon. Don't work too hard, eh? Even at his age, Lucky is quite able. Only Big Jor can match his strength. Thank you for your labors, Lucky. Tell me, Father Thomas, is the waterfall where Lucky and all other go fishing? How do you know there were many fish there? I've heard salmon and trout gather at the base of the falls, yes. I'm not much of a fisherman myself, a bit squeamish, you understand. Why do you ask? Surely you're not really following Lucky. He's an honorable man, Andreas. Sorry, I have to go. Be well. Uh-oh. Go with Christ. Uh-oh. Goodbye? Very unusual man. Yeah, what was that? Hey, you hear that, Oda? What? Waterfall's too loud, I can't hear much. Eek! What the? It is again. I suppose it's better than letting him suffer. There's some noisy critter in there. Until later, Otto. Pure innocence. It's strange that there are two people are buried here. Children, perhaps? Would they be Lucky's children? But why would they be buried outside of the churchyard then? It's almost like someone was trying to hide them. Oh, and he left a note with the flowers. Remember the girl, one grave for two innocents, the red bird flies. Amazing chapter. Very similar to the other notes I have found. Someone was trying to lure Lucky to the chapter house to kill Baron and Rothvogel. It remains to be seen if he did. Damn, I lost Lucky. This guy does seem important to him, but could it be motive enough for him to kill Lawrence? I won't know until I figure out who's buried here. Find someone to eat with? Hi, Andreas. Veronica, no. You can see us. Captain Ghost? Are you here for a swim too? Not bringing friends or Joan would please me joining in? Eh, probably not. Oh my God, don't invite him in. Don't worry, Brigid. He won't do anything weird. He won't do anything weird, right? What's up for a walk? Did you even know you two were here? Well, we are. You shouldn't be. We should be getting back for dinner, actually. Mom would be wondering where I am. I'm getting out with him here. Oh, I see you, Glenn. I'll go. It's fine. It's not. Franz is going to be so mad. Have a good dinner, Andreas. Wonder if we can talk to old Otto. Or maybe smoking or something. What the heck? Oh, come on. That's the wrong thing. Richard. Let's talk to Smokey first. You need something, Master Malin? No, but thank you. What? Oh, haven't seen you around before. Who are you? The executioner. Got a problem? My name's Richard, if you care to know. Andrea's mother. Right. What do you want? I was curious to meet the man responsible for the execution. I'm gonna talk to the Archdeacon. I only swing the sword. It's not on my hand. But don't you feel responsible for actually killing the guilty? Why should I? Beside a few yards of beer and I forgot their faces anyway. God, I could use a drink. I'll leave you to it then. Yeah, I think we go and see if we can have food with Otto in the gang. Let's see Andreas. I thought he was... Yes, I can't talk to him. Yes. I can have a meal with him, so I guess we go and have it, it has to be the charcoal guy then. How many if I join you for a meal? Are you sure? Yes. Well then, I suppose you're welcome. It's alright with you, Vaxler? Huh? Suppose? And, Richard? Why not? I'm just visiting anyway. Man has the right to eat where he wants. Alright, good. Bless us, O Lord, and these your gifts which we are about to receive from your bounty. Through Christ our Lord, amen. Amen. Vaxlar, we have room for more. It will be alright. If anyone starts any trouble, we got an official killer to protect us. True enough, but the sword's no good in a fight and not much good in a brawl. Not many would share the table with an executioner. Thank you for it, Kelly. Just wish you had more beer. Thank you for your hospitality. Of course, we're glad to have you. How else will Vaxlar get his time gossip? Stop, I don't. Alright, I was only kidding. Roughly what you crave, dear Roxla. I'm more than happy to provide. Don't. Smoke is... I like to talk to people about their beliefs, that's all, not gossip. Smokey was making a stupid joke, don't mind him. Don't sulk about it then. Coffee. In truth, I'm the gossip master, Mahler. I can't carouse with proper people, but I like to know what's going on. If you tell me some of your gossip, I'll tell you some of mine. I don't want to get anyone in trouble, Smokey. Who's causing trouble? We're just a few men in the forest passing the time. I don't like it when people spread rumors about me, so I'd rather not do it to others. Gossip gets people hurt. Or run off or killed, and a lot of times they didn't even deserve it. You two are like a couple of old women. No fun at all. No one's getting hurt, we're just telling stories. Alright, what have you heard? Oxlash knows something about the prior. Don't you, Oxlash? Why are you dragging me into this? Look, either you tell the story or I tell my version of it. Stupid. Fine. A few weeks back I saw the man, the Hungarian, in the woods. He was doing some kind of ritual with blood. That's not a good sign. The use of blood is often associated with black magic. Black magic? Well, I don't care what color it is, it sounds bad to me. Whose blood was it? His. He cut his hand in the middle of the ritual and dripped the blood into a cup, I think. He kept repeating some phrase over and over. 6 licks, 10 every or something. Scared you, didn't it, Václav? Well, I don't mind if people have strange beliefs. Let people do what they want. I just don't like blood. That would be difficult, obstacle in my line of work. What's inside the body should stay inside. Some indication require blood sacrifice so the spirit has something material to work with. Or work through. Work through? Yes, to do the bidding of the practitioner. That sounds bad. You heard anything else lately? Nothing else comes to mind. Well, the good brothers and sisters at the Abbey may have the townsfolk food, but not old Smokey. They get up to all sorts of things in these woods. Oh? Smokey. Probably shouldn't go telling other folks tales, Keller. Oh, please, no one around here cares if I live or die. They sure don't care about what I say to people. Until they do. Fine, say what you want. You know that monk and nun who do the shopping in town? Brother Václav and Sister Matilda? Well, they do more than shop together. They meet in the woods sometimes, where no one can see. No one except old Smokey. And do the things adults do, you understand? Christ, Carter, do you think he's an 8-year-old? What? It's true. Abba would be furious if he knew. I assume Mother Cecilia would be as well. Well, then don't tell them. It's not like any of these folks are going to come down here to talk to me. Sister Gertrude talks to you. Well, yes, but the other than her. You heard anything else lately? No, nothing. No matter, there's plenty more to tell. Well, the whole town's built on Roman ruins, right? Pieces of an old town sit underneath the abbey too. Hundreds of years ago the Romans built all sorts of things up there. Then one day they just vanished. They built on their old bones, so you still have to be careful when you step into this forest. You're liable to fall into an old ruin. Or get scared halfway to the grave by a ghost. A priest told me there's no such thing as ghost color. They're real. Smokey saw one. think I've read many books that speak of the appearance of spirits of the dead, angels, even demons. It may be false, but certainly there are many who believe. Listen to Smokey, you might become a believer. It was late in the evening. The moon was high, painting the leaves all soft and silver. I heard a rustling in the meadow, like wind through the grass, like whispers. I looked up. This is my favorite part. This is good. And there he was, standing in the meadow like he's carved out of moonlight, bent near in half. He looks at me and it's like I've been speared right through to my soul. Just these two eyes like dark pools boring right into me. And his edges, the borders of him, they shimmer so hard it hurts to look straight at him. I can't help it, I blink. Like God himself closed my eyes, this chill wind blows through me, the very breath of winter. And when I look back, he's gone. Damn it, Keller, are you trying to scare everyone with that shit? I love that story. A good story, well told. Thank you, I appreciate the kind words. I think others have seen what I have seen. Must be a lot of godless Romans under this earth. Anyway, these ruins are haunted. Hey, Smokey, I've got to back to sharpening knives for the albums. Alright, enough talking. Good to see you, Master Mailer. Drop by again sometime. Thank you for having me, Smokey. Until next time. Jacob has arrived. So, it turns out... so I wonder then if it isn't... let me see, till... No. Let's see, Master Mauler. Ask you some question, Matilda. You know Madame Cecilia, don't you? Yeah. What's about your relationship with Brother Voislav? We don't see what business that is of yours. Did he know that the Baron was the one who attacked you? No, there was no need for him to know. It wouldn't have done anyone any good. There's nothing else. I need to get back to my work. The laser system, Matilda. Okay. So he doesn't know that. So freaking heck then, so it wasn't him either in Furnace. Because he was in the woods and cut him in his own hand, according to the Smoky guy. And it doesn't seem to be the stonemason either. Because he had a note too. I'm just gonna see if can talk to and get information about that. No, there's no. Hi. But, Agnes Bay? Yes, no. Lucky. What do you want? Today, Lucky, do you have a moment to talk? Make it quick. I wanted to ask you about the grave of two innocents in the forest. I saw you leave flowers there. Who were they for? It's not your business. I won't talk to you about this, Andreas. Don't ask me again. I found a note you left in the forest. Remember the girl, the one grave for two innocents, the red bird flies, Matins, chapter. Do you know where it came from? No. No, Anne? That's all you're getting from me, Andreas. Are you done? One grave for two innocents. Isn't that the grave in the forest? I saw you leave flowers there. Who were they for? It's not your business. Don't talk about it today, don't ask me again. I'll talk to the wife now. Hey Andreas. Hey Agnes. Is it something you needed? You're lingering. I was hoping to talk to you about the grave in the forest. Tried to speak to Lucky about it, but he refused. Ah, yes, that does sound like my husband. I was surprised. I thought he would be more forthright with me. No, it's not my business, but visiting a secret grave in the woods is unusual. Should we not pray for the souls of the dead, Andreas? You know what I mean. Oh, we have all our sorrows, Andreas. Let me, my husband and I mourn ours in peace. I understand. I'll be with you, Agnes. I'll be with you as well. God damn it. Yeah, I shouldn't have been that hard with No! I don't want that. Yeah, I don't know what we are more are we gonna get out of this. Maybe a whole lot of. What the heck key is that? Assume he wants it. Oh. Hey, Andreas, you say hello to the ghost today? You don't care? Oh, I mean the chickens, Peter, James, and John. They like it when you stroke their back and give them a good scratch under the breast. You name your chickens after their apostles? Isn't that blasphemy? I guess when you put it plain like that. But I hear about the apostles every Sunday in Mass. They witness the greatest moments of glory and his darkest trials. I was thinking that's how it is with girls and me. They see everything I deal with around here. Makes perfect sense to me, Big Georg. You have much in common with Christ. You're making fun. You're making fun. It's fine. I get it. I just call them the girls from now on. I don't call your family eating eggs. What do you do with all of them? Oh, we sell them to the Bowers. Clara says we need extra money for taxes. Anyway, I should get back to it. Until later, Andreas. Until then. Andreas. God bless you. Andreas. Andreas. Yeah, I don't know who is gonna be the really guilty one then. Hey there, Andreas. Hey, Andreas. How's it going, Hans? Keeping busy in the fields? I guess. Do you like it? What? Farming? I never really thought about it. Dad says he has to get done whether I like it or not. What do you think about them? Uncle Franz said Brigitte might come help with the laundry today. She's Martin's wife, right? She seems nice. She is nicer than Veronica, in a way. I wish Brigitte lived here instead of her. Until later, Hans. Bye. Yeah, she won't say anything, so I don't know. There's nothing we can do there either, so I don't know. Doesn't seem to be anybody I can talk about the graves. Oh, wait. Let's see if we try and talk to them. You need something? No, thank you. No, thank you. Wax club? Nope. Yes. Nope. Nothing to say. I don't know, there's like nothing I can do then. I think it would be wrong to accuse... I don't know who he can be then. Rudiger. Oh, bless you, Andreas. Trying to see. Like nothing here. Nothing. Andreas, may I help you with anything? I heard it said you perform blood rituals in the woods. Who would slander me with such a claim? What does it matter? The question is, are you a witch, Prior Ferns? Keep it voice down. Or merely angelic invocations, entirely Christian and benign. Why are you whispering? I remember too well what transpired in Innsbruck. Because I know the minds of men, even godly men, are now and again poisoned by fear and small thinking. And what were you doing in the forest, Andreas, that you would see me? Picking mushrooms for Clara Gettner, naturally. It's the most plump and juicy in the evening hours when all the ground is moist with dew. When you describe him like that, it sounds most ungodly. You've gotten your answer. Are you satisfied? No, you still haven't explained the point of your angelic invocations. That is, unless you really were doing witchcraft. Oh, of course, of which I approve, to be clear. I was merely attempting to invoke the angel's aid to help with the Abbey's financial troubles. I read about court magicians in Hungary who do the same for the rulers. Those interests are not uncommon in Hungary. You know what's where I'm from. A more reasonable attitude towards the occult arts there, I'm told. Yes, well, we are not in Hungary, are we? I should have known you were a fellow practitioner given the books you wheedle out of the sisters. Or had you figured out for a dilettante? Re-invocation effective, Prime? Lord and his angels do not work on a mortal time scale. Now please, Andreas, you have drawn the truth from me. I trust we can keep this between us, considering our mutual interest. As you wish. Be well, Prior Ferens. Be well, Master Miller. So, it isn't Farrington, but... God damn it. It means I don't have the information who is the guilty one. There's nothing in here to find. That's just out here in the garden. Let's talk to him. I'm sorry, Andreas, I can't let you down there. Father Garnet doesn't want anyone talking to Brother Dero before the Archdeacon arrives. What am I going to do? Elope with him? I know. Just a few minutes. I really shouldn't. I need to talk to him. Sorry, I can't. Not even if you meant to ever might learn your secret. What are you talking about? Matilda. That's a hell of a thing you threaten a man with, Andreas Mahler. You're right, but Piero's life is at stake. Fine, it's still a hell of a thing to threaten a man with. 2 minutes. Andreas, you shouldn't be down here. I know, I had to make sure you were alright. I know, but I want to ask you about what happened. What happened? Why? I don't know. I wanted to speak with Father Abbot about the Baron's commission, to tell him that I had full faith in your abilities. I went through the chapter house instead of exiting directly to the garden so I could avoid some of the rain. Perhaps it would have been better to have endured. What happened in the chapter house? I saw the Baron's body in the middle of the room. When I went to his side, I tried to rouse him. It sounds foolish, but it was then that I noticed the blood. I picked up the knife. It was near the Baron's hand. Then I heard Brother Matteo's voice asking me what happened. you and the others found me after that. Did you see anything or anyone in the chapter house? Anything that could suggest the real murderer? No, nothing that I remember. I'm sorry, Andreas. I wish I could be of more help to you, to the abbot. The abbot? He's the one who put you in here. He's still my abbot. I must respect his wishes. But please, respect mine and leave me before you and Brother Voisla draw the abbot's ire. Take care, Brother Piero. I'll be with you. Hello. Okay. Veronica. Hello, Andreas. Eddie. Andreas. Okay. Gertrude. Bless you, Master Mahler. Margaret. God bless you. Ada. God bless you, Andreas. Guy. Good day, Andreas. Ulrich. God bless you, Andreas. Yeah, I don't know what else to do. I can't figure out. It almost feels like it's somebody try to lure them in there and get them. Let's see if Cecilia has something to say. Is there something I can help you with? No. You talk to Matilda about her little trophy. God bless you. Okay. Let's see what happens. Please state your name for our records. Andreas Mahler, artist, recently of Venice. Really? What brought you all the way to Upper Bavaria? I'm heading back to Nuremberg to finish my apprenticeship and open a workshop. It's the end of my Wanderjahre. Very well, thank you. Oh no, please write that down. I think we're ready to begin. Of course, Your Reverence. Now then, Master Mahler. What was your relation to Lawrence, the Baron Rothvogel? Only knew him for a day, but we are on friendly terms. Do you feel you had a sense of him as a person? Yes, Your Reverence. How would you characterize him? A fine man, a lover of art and knowledge. That was the opinion of Father Garnet and the Lady Salomia as well. Do you believe everyone regarded him with the same warmth? No, Your Reverence. It's clear that some locals had little love for the Baron. As unfortunate as that is, such knowledge may be a boon to us at this moment. The Baron Rothvogel was murdered here, in this very room. Someone did it. Father Garner believes it was one of his monks, Brother Piero. I met with Brother Piero and questioned him at length. While it seems unlikely that a man of his age and temperament could murder the Baron, he was discovered in flagrante delicto. He wasn't though, the Baron was already dead. Stop talking. You wish to advocate on behalf of Brother Piero, I suggest shutting your mouth until I ask you a question. Ooh. Okay. Pierre recently resent the Baron the loss of his work, the insistence on discussing the rights of a troublemaker from Wittenberg. As for his age and infirmity, I myself have read of many cases in which a man of modest strength succumbs to the temptation of the devil. One seized by a devilish fever that pours in against an infernal power that allows him to inflict grievous wounds, sometimes fatal. What I'm saying that is that in spite of the curious circumstances, Brother Piero is the most plausible perpetrator of this most vile act. I understand that you're on friendly terms with Brother Piero. You also interacted with the Baron both in town and the Abbey. Did you witness anything that suggests someone else could have murdered Baron Rothvogel? Lucky Steinauer argued with the Baron. Who is Lucky Steinauer? I don't believe his name has come up during our questioning. The town stonemason. Alright, what's the connection between a town stonemason and a nobleman from Worms? I and at least 3 farmers in the village saw Lucky arguing with the Baron when he came into town. About what? I don't know, but the argument was heated. Hedy and Veronica Byron witnessed it. You mentioned a third witness. Yes, Martin Bauer. Unfortunately, yes, the boy fled. Still, we had questioned the women about what they saw. And how do you propose that this stonemason killed the Baron? The stonemason Lucky would have access to a number of tools that he could use to bludgeon the Baron. Have you found such a tool? I have not. That presents some difficulty for your theory, Master Mailer. True. In any case, that is the extent of my knowledge about Lucky Steinauer, Your Reverence. Anyone else you think of who may have wanted to harm the Baron? A local thief, Martin Bauer. Yes, his name has come up in my inquiries. My understanding is that he absconded with some of the Baron's valuables. Arnold? Yes, Your Reverence. A silver ring, a gold ring, 12 golden, 10 groschen, and a book intended as a gift for the Abbey. Thank you. It is my understanding that this boy was known as a thief, but also a coward. And that the theft was from the Abbey's guest house after the Baron had already left it. Very well, Your Reverence. I'm not treating him as a serious suspect for the Baron's murder at this time. Who else may have wanted to see the Baron dead? Oh no, comes the thing now then. I mean, Ferns had done a lot of shit, but we can write that well too, though. Yes, Ferns is one, Seele is another, but it's like... Because if we do it with friends, then he's gonna accuse us for being into the cult stuff too. Then it all is gonna go badly. So I don't think I'm gonna get him free, unfortunately. I'm not gonna talk about Sister Matilda. I can think of no one else who could have caused to harm the Baron, Your Reverence. Very well, are you aware of anything else that might shed some light on this case? Has Brother Florian told you about the note he found in the Baron's clothing? Yes, Brother Florian explained how he came to find it and told me its contents. As the Adel Jagger has entered his testimony in our register. I don't understand the implication. Who is the innocent? It is not clear to me either, Your Reverence. Do you believe the murderer wrote it? Whoever wrote it was a talented scribe. Understanding Kierso has 2, the elderly brother Adok and the younger brother Guy. To be frank, Your Reverence, neither man has the skill to write in this way. There is something else about it too. The style is just different. It's unlike Adok and Guy's writing, unlike mine. Something about the way the first and second strokes meet on the A and G. Yes, well, whatever the particulars, it seems it will remain a mystery that stands apart from the commission of the murder. Fortunately, there's more to tell. I found more notes. Notes written in the same hand on the same type of parchment to those who had motive to kill the Baron. That is deeply troubling, but again, beyond the bounds of my investigation. In any case, I thank you for bringing it to my attention. Of course, Your Reverence. Until next time. Until then.